Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl, Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. So let's talk about what's going on. But first, let me say that I am going on vacation this Friday. This Friday will be, this Saturday, um, the 14th, and I will be back Saturday the 21st. So you probably won't see me unless I'm going to be live vlogging my vacation, my little getaway. So let's talk about what's going on in the blog. So let's start with Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner. Well, the word on the street is, the word in the blogs are that Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott have broken up, that Travis Scott has ran for the border, that he is kind of nervous about being a father and being in a serious relationship because he's kind of afraid of, will the same things happen to him that happened to the previous guys that has dated the Kardashian clan. So that is what some people are reporting. That's what some blogs are reporting. And they are saying that Kylie Jenner is very upset and kind of like, she felt very, hurt by the situation that, because she wants to be with Travis Scott. And they're also saying that Kylie Jenner wanted to marry Travis Scott and he was not ready for marriage. And they're saying that some people got into Travis Scott's ear and tried to guide him and advise him not to do that, because they're saying that Travis Scott is not ready for a child and he's not ready for fatherhood. But other people are saying that, hey, the baby mama is worth $100 million and she got all this going on. So, and in the eye of beauty through the media and through other people, they feel like Kylie Jenner is so beautiful, and why would he want to leave her? Well, maybe there's something that's not so kosher in paradise. And maybe he's thinking about his future. Who knows? Hopefully, he saw my video on him and Kylie Jenner where I tried to give him some advice about the situation. Like he'll be watching my video, you know what I mean? Maybe his sisters and maybe his family members watching my video, because I was like, oh no, Travis Scott, don't be the next Lamar Odom, baby. So, but this is all alleged. We have no idea if they're actually together or not. And we really have no idea if Kylie Jenner is actually pregnant. We don't know, because we know that, Kim Kardashian has a surrogate, and she did, well, people are saying that she did give birth to her two children that she has now. But, the third pregnancy would be something very difficult for her body, and her body might not be able to handle another baby. So that's why they got a surrogate. So Kylie Jenner can get a surrogate. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think Travis Scott made the right decision and, cutting his ties with Kylie Jenner? But he can't really cut his ties, but he could just not be in a relationship with her. And maybe he's going through something where he's frightened. He just went platinum, and maybe he's just frightened at the time. And sometimes that happens when people get scared, they kind of run. But ultimately sometimes they do come back, and he has no other choice but to see her on the vlogs, and on TV. So it's not like she can actually ever disappear from his life. So in other news, I guarantee you Tyga is happy. Tyga might be trying to call Kylie Jenner and comfort her during her time of need, especially that she's very hormonal and emotional at this point. That Tyga might be trying to slid back into the situation. I'm only joking. I have no idea, but it might be a good opportunity for him to do that, because when the news was announced that Kylie Jenner was pregnant, Tyga tweeted and said it was his because he wanted some of that attention. Maybe he wants to be back in that place where there's stories about him everywhere. So, are we going to start to hear negative stories about Travis Scott? Are we going to start to see Travis Scott go downhill? What's going to happen? So it'll be interesting to see what really happens, in the near future. I guess it'll be interesting. I don't know if it's not going to be interesting. Why the hell did I say it? It's not going to be interesting. But in lieu of me doing a video about Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott, I was just like, whoa, I got to talk about this. So then we move on to Tyrese. Tyrese has been in the media, and he's been like the laughing stock. People has been laughing at Tyrese because he's been going after Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And I do review the show Ballers, and that is and Dwayne Johnson, which is Spencer and and Ballers. He's a really good actor. Basically, all the cast on the Ballers are very good actors. Like, I'm satisfied with everything that they put out, and I did like the show. And I always like the show, and I love the music. Like, their music from Ballers, no TV show can top their music right now. Not in the past like 2 years. So, in my opinion, of course, always my opinion. Um, so what is his name? So funny. What's his Tyrese? Tyrese, has been going in the media, taking shots at, Dwayne Johnson. Basically, he is upset with Dwayne Johnson because he feels like Dwayne Johnson pushed back the movie, the sequel, whatever coming out of Fast and the Furious, because Dwayne Johnson has got a sequel, he has got a spinoff, and he has a new show. So basically, that's gonna push back the movie Fast and the Furious from coming out. And I did see the last movie of Fast and the Furious, and I don't know. I don't. It was a long time ago. Only thing I can say is I like the sound effects because of the. But I don't know if, and maybe it did. It probably did do well at the box office. I'm pretty sure because it was in lieu of the actor passing away from the franchise, and I'm trying to think if the last Fast and Furious was that good. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking out of a 10, the last Fast and Furious was, I'll say a 6. I'll be generous and say a 6. Because I don't think it was that good, but I did like the sound effects. I think I actually had to watch it 3 times because I fell asleep. Not due to the movie, just because I was tired. Basically, that's what I can remember because it came out for a while. It came out a while ago. So Tyrese has been on Twitter, like he's talking about brotherhood. He's supposed to have friendship. He's supposed to have family. You're supposed to be cool. How can you be so selfish? How can you do this? And then, he even did like a little skit where he was in, I guess, a movie with either Van Diesel or with Dwayne Johnson where he's driving a car. And Tyrese is right there, that picture right there. He has a guy in the back seat acting like he's doing a role that he previously did with one, I believe, Dwayne Johnson. And then he's like trying to talk to the guy. The guy doesn't speak English or understand English, and Tyrese is like, this is for my fans, can you guys help me out and let me know what this guy is saying? I'm like, yo. And driving this guy to the airport, actually supposed to be his taxi driver, and the guy is kind of like getting upset and annoyed at the time because he's like, why are you interrupting me on my phone call? But he's not saying that in English because he doesn't speak English. And then we know Dwayne Johnson has came back with like his little video skit on Instagram where he's like talking about the big dog stay in the house, the small pup got to go outside, go to the backyard, and all this other stuff that he is saying, that he was basically addressing, Tyrese, and he had chains on. And then there was a sequel to that because Kevin Hart jumped in and he put the chains on and he was talking about little pup, big pup. It was actually funny. So some people think that this is a ploy to get people excited, get people going to want to see the Fast and the Furious. I remember Fast and the Furious was my jammy jam, especially with Ludacris and everybody else, and it was just awesome. And so Tyrese has been all on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, posting about how he thinks the Rock is selfish. And just basically, then he also went and dug up some videos, a video about the Rock, dissing his Black Rose album, which looked like it was totally a joke. But Tyrese is voicing his opinion. He feels like, hey, listen, I want to eat. I want to make this movie now. All of our cast members are dependent on this Dwayne Johnson, and you are selfish by doing another movie. Well, if that other opportunity was something that he can't, put off, like he can put off the Fast and Furious to be made, then why not choose that sequel first, that movie first, that spinoff, and then go to the Fast and Furious? Because if he does the Fast and Furious first, that spinoff that he was promoted to do or received to do, it might not be there for him, and it might be another actor that takes the role. And I believe if Tyrese was in the same situation, he would most likely do both. You know what I mean? Like, so it seems like Tyrese is upset. He's angry about the situation, and he's taking his gripe to the media, and he's voicing his opinion and his thoughts. Even though people were making fun of Tyrese and saying it's over for him, and he needs to do something with himself. Basically, what I think Tyrese should do, in my opinion, what Tyrese should do, Tyrese should, get a hit single right now. He should put out a single. He should put out a single with him just doing falsetto, and have, Tank there and Genuine, and they need to sing a song about being betrayed by a friend and overcoming it. But Tyrese can just get on Instagram and just sing his life off. Just sing, Tyrese. Just sing. Sing your emotions. Sing your feelings. Sing your hate, because you sound good, honey. So sing and have a hit right now. Right now, while you got all this attention, why everybody's talking about you on every blog, every website. People are just talking about you, Tyrese. There's podcasters that are donated to you right now, Tyrese. Just sing, put some music out, put some slow, lovely. It's about to be cold now, winter's coming, and it's hot in California, but put some of that love music, that friendship music out, that lost love music. Just sing right now, put it on iTunes, you got a hit. And then, get back with your boys, TGT, because I've been listening to TGT for the past 2 days. And every time I went to the grocery store or I went somewhere, TGT's been, in my headset. I'm like, damn, why don't you guys come back with another song? So this is a good time to realize who your true friends are, Tyrese. I'm not saying Dwayne Johnson is not your friend, but, Genuine just recently got a divorce not too long ago, so he's ready to sing some love music. And you see, what's his name? And Tank has been out here, trying to get a movie or get a role or get a script or get a part or sweep trash somewhere in somebody's studio. Get together and form and get with your brothers, like you have a bond and you have a relationship with Tank and Genuine for years. You guys been to each other's weddings and things like that, and some of you guys started off in the choir knowing each other. So get back with them. Them are your true brothers. Dwayne Johnson is just a business partner, baby. So, and even though Tyrese, like, you made it seem like Genuine and Tank ain't busy enough, they ain't popping, and they have free time, and you this mogul actor, but it's like you're out here begging for somebody to do something for you or somebody not to be selfish, when that's not what you usually put out. You usually put out empowerment, being strong, and if something don't work, then move on. But move back with TGT. Just put a song out, put 2 songs out, put 2 love songs out, because hey, I want to hear some love music. I want to hear some sweet love music with some falsettos, with some squeaking in it, and that long voice. I want to hear some music. Give me some music, TGT music. Can I get some music from TGT? Could we do that? I will personally get 4 tickets. I'm acting like Nelly. I'll get 4 tickets and bring 4 people to your concert. That just came out of nowhere. So please do some music. And so then Vin Diesel, he jumps in and he takes a picture with Dwayne Johnson, talking about it ain't Dwayne Johnson's fault. Everything's all good. Vin Diesel was like, Dwayne Johnson's not being selfish. It was so many different other reasons why, the Fast and the Furious got pushed back. So they are working among each other. And in my slideshow, you're going to see these guys, they're diesel, they're built. Like, we're not going to address the fact that, Dwayne Johnson got caught with steroids at the airport. I don't think he was arrested. We're not going to discuss that if he keeps doing steroids, that we might not see him around. So let's address the steroids, if anything. Let's address that, because that's not good, because we know what happened to a lot of WWE wrestlers that use steroids. So let's really address that situation. And I was really hurt when I found out that Dwayne Johnson was using steroids. And everybody thought that I was crazy. Like, how did you not know? I was like, I didn't know. I believed he was in the gym working out. He's always been big. Like, I know about bodybuilding. Like, but I was corrected and informed on different things. So, let's move on to Nene Leakes. Oh my goodness, Nene Leakes has just been asked not to introduce or be the announcer of the Escape tour because the Escape fans are feeling like they don't want Nene Leakes a part of the Escape tour or to be the announcer or the DJ or tell jokes on the Escape, tour, because in lieu to her saying her joke on stage, when a heckler came and she was talking about, I hope, rape and Uber driver situation, that she said that, a lot of women, and allude to all these rape cases that are coming to the forefront and sexual abuse claims coming to the forefront, allegedly, Escape fans and Escape feel that it's not a good idea. And, it's sad to see, it's sad to hear, but, sometimes, certain things happen. But Nene is a fighter. She's going to pick up and keep going. I just really hope she doesn't have to apologize to, what's her name? Kim and her daughter. But I did also read, I have no idea if this is true or not, but I also did read that Bravo is trying to stop Kim from suing Nene Leakes, because they're saying that if Kim is able to sue Nene Leakes, it would be devastating for their franchise, because most women that are on all their franchise of the Real Housewives of whatever state they're from would not feel free to say and do things and behave in a manner that they normally behave in, and feel the comfort and the freedom to do what they want if, there's a lawsuit that can be brought against you from a cast member. So they're saying that Bravo TV is trying to stop Kim from suing Nene Leakes because it would be a black eye on their franchise, and it could possibly be the end. I don't know how that makes sense, but I can understand that. But I believe the women would still film regardless, because everybody needs a paycheck. Everybody needs a paycheck. Who don't need a paycheck? Ask YouTube. We all need paychecks, but we get the little yellow money signs on our videos. I guess some type of algorithm. So then we move on to so what do you guys think about that? Do you think that, Escape should have asked Nene Leakes to step down? If their fans don't want her, then hey, peace out, because, they're coming back out. They're not, I don't know how much new music they have, but they're performing a lot of their old music. And if people, and if, producers and production and people that are investing in Escape to go on their tour feels like it's going to be a black eye to Escape, tour, that it might cost them to lose money and fans, then they would possibly going to do what they have to do, because there's no denying what she said. And she did say, even though, she didn't mean for that to really happen. At least that's what I believe. So you tell me what you believe. It'll be very interesting to me for you guys to, comment and let me know what's good about all these topics that I'm talking about. So, and then last but not least, no, I don't think it's the last, but we get to Kodak Black. So, Kodak Black is a rapper. I'm probably saying his name wrong. And actually, he came out not too long ago, saying that he didn't like to date dark-skinned women or women like this. He used his own color, and that's him right there, Kodak Black or whatever. And he's an up-and-coming artist, and he's from the projects or whatever. And, his comment was very disparaging, very, like, I wasn't doing videos then when I believe he made the comment. I don't think so, because I know I probably would have said something. So, it was sad to see that, and for him to be a young man and think like that. And then I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to listen to his music. I have nothing to do with him. Like, oh, whatever. Like, I really wasn't going to listen to his music, but I have listened to his music because coincidentally it's in my car, because my car is a traveling car. So it's not that I put it in there, it's not that I even know how to get his music, but it's there. And so I have listened to it, and it's not half bad. But what I want to say is, I did really judge Kodak Black, and I was really kind of furious with him, like with his manners and his behavior and how he conducted himself. Basically, when he was being asked questions about, dating dark skinned women or people that are his complexion. And, but then I had to think about it too as well, that this man comes from the project. His album that's in my car is Project Baby, and Project Baby 2 or Project Baby 1 is in my car. Anybody that named their album Project Baby is from the projects. And if you look at his demeanor and how he acts, it's just like, he was, not too much was given to this young man. Not too much knowledge, not too much wisdom. He didn't have anybody there telling him to love himself, love who he is. Even though he lives in the projects, he lives in a hood that, there are better days, or your bloodlines are of kings, queens, and goddesses, and you come from here, you come from there. And also you have so many people with your type of skin complexion, men and women, that invented so many different things that we are still using today, that African Americans don't give the props for. Like a security system, alarm security system, cameras, peanut butter, blood transfusion, heart plasma, so many different things, thousands of things. But no one was there to tell him that. No one's there to teach him that. No one's there to tell him, the darker your skin are, the stronger and the healthier you are. The melanin you have, the more close you are to your ancestors. I'm not mad at the young man anymore, or disappointed in him, because he didn't have that guidance. And even though, Master P did try to, work with him and help him, Kodak Black, denied the help, because he felt like, Master P was trying to get some money from him, or trying to play him or whatever. Master P was saying that no, it was your attorneys that was trying to play you, because you don't even know your contract. And how would we think Kodak Black would know his contract or read his contract? And so that's what Master P was saying, that you should be able to have a copy of your contract, to see your contract. Like, what do you mean you don't have a copy of it? What do you mean you don't know how much percentage this person is getting? Like, why would we expect him to know that? This one thing to sell illegal substance and be in charge of that, but percentage, numbers, and what are you supposed to get from this performance, that performance, who's supposed to be cut in, how much is supposed to be put back, how much you get on the front end, the back end, if this contract is fair or not fair. It's almost the same thing, but it's different numbers, different language, a different language, where if someone names their album Project 2, how do we figure that this guy will understand anything? So, and allude to that, he has been, Kodak Black was charged at a conference in Florence County, South Carolina, February of last year. Grand jury has indicted Kodak Black for first-degree sexual assault charges. And basically, this could be the end of his career. And, he's probably put a lot of people on his back. He's probably have taken care of a lot of people, and it could possibly come to an end, because he just recently got out of jail not too long ago. And now he's facing these charges. Some people were saying that the reason why this happened, because he was in South Carolina, and he was in a area where it's majority Caucasian, and the woman that is accusing, Kodak Black of this claim is a Caucasian woman, and they believe that maybe, family members or the Ku Klux or the neighborhood found out that she was with an African American man, and she claimed rape. And the indictment and the grand jury indicting him, it's alleged that some crazy things went on. So it's sad to see that he tried to rise, and now he might be falling back down, and that becomes very terrible. But when he first got released from jail, he was also Universal, whatever record label he was from, they supposed to have a mentor with him, or artist development, someone to protect him. I think the court ordered that, something like that, because he didn't know what he was doing. That's just like, I can go outside and I can pick someone from the worstest neighborhood, the worstest hood, and what they've been given, the food, the water that they drink, the poison in the water, all the unhealthy food that they eat that makes them develop even more worse food with hormones, GMOs, and all that other stuff. Pick them up and put them on a pedestal, give them all this money. They're going to take what they came from with them, but you have to teach them there's more. So it's just like he was thrown out there to the wolves and really didn't have any guidance. And maybe if he did have guidance, he wasn't able to look at the guidance because he's hardcore streets. And I don't believe he did have a father and, you know, there for him as well. And I don't know his status of his mother, how, you know, because if she's good or she's not good, I don't know. But the young man is going to be facing charges. And due to all the allegations that are going on, especially you hear about, what is his name, Harvey Weinstein, and right now he's not facing any charges, but he is going to rehab to get help. And, you know, he threatened to, you know, hurt himself, and, you know, his daughter called 911. And so now Harvey Weinstein is out to rehab, still making millions and going to continue to make millions and millions. So I wonder, at this rehab with Harvey Weinstein, are there going to be any females there? Is there going to be female janitors around him, female counselors, therapists? Are there going to be women around him? Are they going to isolate him from women, or he's going to be around women? And how is that going to go? Are the counselors going to be intimidated by, you know, Mr. Weinstein? Because, or maybe they might relent to the seduction of him because they want a movie role. Because I'm pretty sure Harvey Weinstein still have friends. People still are going to support him and help him and all that other stuff. That's not going to not happen. He's going to be able to get somebody in a movie or a commercial or some type of deal before I can do it. You know what I mean? He has more power and influence to get somebody that he meets at rehab, you know, a deal, or get them in Hollywood before I could do that for anybody. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation with Kodak Black. You know, sometimes, like, when you are from the hood, you got to be smart. Like, you got to have common sense. And it seems like common sense failed him. But how can you have common sense when you probably haven't been raised with sense? Because in my opinion, just my opinion, I believe, you know, Kodak Black should have hooked up with Master P, in my opinion. Because I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Master P as far as getting paid and getting their money, getting their just due. Like, just about everybody went on to the Snoop Dogg. You know, Snoop Dogg has a podcast, and like every rapper said, you know what, when things went wrong, I went to No Limit. And I didn't even know half of these people was on No Limit Records. So then, in lieu to that, Kodak Black, man, keep your head up. And to the victim, keep your head up. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. So, and lieu to that, we're going to move on to Birdman. Birdman going on Instagram and talking just talking his, you know, doing his thing. You know how Birdman is. It's like, I'll pay Lil Wayne what I want to pay him. You think I'm going to let my son be not good? You know, he had nothing when he came in his business, and now he got something. I'm going to always make sure he's good. You know, he called me daddy. I'm his daddy. It's like, yeah. Birdman. So that's Birdman. So if it's that way, then why don't you pay him? And Rick Ross responds to his Instagram post and say, then pay the man the money. Pay him his money. Pay me, oh pay me. Pay me my money now. That was almost like a song that we used to sing in high school, like, and chorus or whatever, and music. So, you think Lil Wayne's gonna get his money? Nope, not at all. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to be going on vacation for a week. And please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, Facebook, holla, and Tumblr. I think I said that right. Peace. I'm out. Peace, homies. Peace, my peeps, my peoples. Much love to ya. I got nothing but love for you, baby.